Hey folks, Lee here from Cville Rising and walking the line into the heart of Virginia. I'm coming at you from beside the beautiful Rockfish River here in central Virginia. Just been for a dip and the swimming hole just over here. It's beautiful. I'm shooting this video because I want to appeal to everybody who's watching it to come on out. For everybody who walked with us when we walked across Virginia, when we did our 150-mile pilgrimage into the heart of Virginia. If you walked with us, if you supported us, if you're against these pipelines taking place, you need to come on out. Next week there is 5 hearings taking place across Virginia for the Atlantic Coast Pipeline and the Mountain Valley Pipeline. So I want to encourage you to come out, because what's happening is the DEQ, the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality, are basically have said they're not going to issue individual water permits. So basically means that each individual waterway, like the Rockfish River here, which the Atlantic Coast Pipeline is proposed to cross just upstream, just up here, just round the corner, a little ways up, the Atlantic Coast Pipeline is proposed to cross this river, and the DEQ are basically not doing their job. That's why we're doing this silent ritual protest next week. Throughout the 5 hearings, we'll be showing up with our gags, our props, which was basically we're going to stand there in silence, peacefully, silently, with these props saying this is not a hearing, this is a robbery. Because they will be if the DEQ does not do their job and assess every single waterway, which they need to do. They cannot just issue a blanket permit, which is what they're looking to do right now. They're deferring these permits, the whole thing, deferring the whole process for these 2 pipelines to the Army Corps of Engineers and their nationwide Permit 12, I think it's called. So basically, which basically says that all waterways are the same. This Rockfish River is the same as the creek up the road, is the same as the James River that this one empties into. They're all the same. We'd expect if we don't speak up. So now is the time, folks. Now is the time to show up like we've never shown up before in numbers. Whatever you need to do to get out to these hearings, whether it's to finish work early or take the day off work or whatever it is, this is the chance for Virginians to speak out and say no. This is not acceptable. We will not stand for this. We will not stand for the DEQ not doing their job. We will not let this robbery take place. You'll not rob us of our water. As we know from Standing Rock last year, the message that came out today was water is life. Right? We all depend on this. The water that we drink will be impacted all across Virginia. It affects everybody, not just people on the direct path. So I'm appealing to you, if you're watching this, if you walk with us on that walk, if you supported us, if you know about these pipelines or you hear a little bit about them, and you don't believe that they should happen, or you want to know more, find out more. There'll be links below. I'll drop some links to some organizations. We want you to come out and join our ritual. Come and stand with us in silence, and then we'll sing our song, our anthem, which has become, since we walked the line, since we walked 150 miles, Some on the Mountain, Reap in the Valley. We'll be singing the song. There'll be musicians there. All the props will be prepared and brought. We'll have transportation. There's a van driving from Charlottesville down to Chatham that Sierra Club putting on. There's various other transportation. We're running carpools from Charlottesville. So please check out, there'll be links below. Join the group where we're organising the carpools from. Click on the event, say that you're going to the event, share it with friends. We need hundreds and hundreds of people to come out and say, no, you will not rob us of our clean water. We will not let this robbery take place. This is supposed to be a hearing. You need to listen to us. If you want to leave a comment, we encourage you to leave a comment. They want to hear specifics about what our concerns are. If you want to find out more about what the detailed concerns are, I'll drop some links below this video. Do it online until the 22nd of August also. But we encourage you to come out in person, whether you verbally comment or not on the day. Just come on out and join us in our silent ritual and our song to say no, this robbery will not take place. This is not a hearing, this is a robbery if you do not assess each individual waterway for the impacts that will happen if we do not make them, encourage them, push them to do their job. The Department of Environmental Quality is your job to assess each individual waterway and what would be impacted by the potential of these proposed pipelines. The rivers, the streams, the aquifers, the springs, the wells that people get their drinking water from for their homes will all be impacted in some way. The erosion, the runoff, the sedimentation will all impact this water. So again, 5 hearings starting next week, August 7th in Harrisonburg. Thlease come out to as many as you can, whether it be 1 or all 5 like we're going to be doing. Click on the link below, join the group, and the Walking the Line into the Heart of Virginia group, where we'll be organising carpooling to the hearings. You don't need to drive yourself. We'll have cars going to each hearing. We've got folks going to all 5, and we just need to show up in massive numbers. Come on out, bring your friends, bring your family. Encourage as many people as you can to come, because this is our last chance, Virginia. This is our last chance to say no. That you need to do your job, DEQ. You need to not rob us of our clean water. You need to come. You need to do what is right and proper to do, because this is your job to do it. Do not put this water at risk. Corporations like Dominion and Duke Energy They are basically trying to just do whatever, they think they can just do whatever they want to our water. This is our water. We live here. This is ours. This isn't theirs to do whatever they want to do with. We have to say no. This is the last chance, Virginia. Beyond this, FERC will rubber stamp, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission will rubber stamp these pipelines, make no doubts. We cannot depend on the feds. It has to be stopped here in Virginia, and it takes us, the citizens, to come on out and say no. No. You will not rob us of our water. Come on out, folks. Join us. Click on the links, join the group, and let's show up. Let's show up in numbers.